This is Ruth Medd from Women on Boards with the vacancies review for the week of the 18th of September 2023. Hello everybody, I hope you're all well. This week I was going to talk about a number of environmental circular economy type vacancies that are on the WOB Jobs Board, and then just mention a couple of housing bodies, given that housing is very much in the public arena just at the present time. These are all paid roles. So those of you interested in a paid gig, there may be something here that suits you. So first up, 31094 is Southwest Natural Resource Management in Western Australia. It closes on the 29th of September, and it claims to deliver game-changing environmental solutions for sustainable agriculture and the natural environment. And certainly the NRMs are making good progress around Australia. And if you have a bent, this may be of interest. They're interested in risk management, Indigenous culture understanding, business development, marketing, and also knowing something about natural resource management. So if that floats your boat, have a look on the jobs board. Next up, 31083, Mine Land Rehabilitation Authority. This is cleaning up the mess after you've made it, basically. Closes on the 25th of September. They're looking for a chair and a deputy chair. This is Victorian-based. And basically, it's not surprising, but you oversee the rehabilitation of declared mine land to transition to a safe, stable, and sustainable post-mining landform. This is a fairly interesting area and one that resource companies have to pay rather more attention to as time progresses. They're looking for stakeholder engagement, an understanding of mining, finance, governance, and law. And of course, there's two vacancies with this one. Next up, 31073, the Murray Lower Darling Environmental Water Advisory Group. Bit of a mouthful. This is in New South Wales, it seems. It's paid. And they're looking for stakeholder engagement, conservation, environmental understandings, understanding of government, and understanding of Indigenous affairs. That could be very interesting, very topical also at the moment with Tanya Plibersek attempting to redo the Murray-Darling Basin agreement. Next up, 31063, the Fleurieu Regional Waste Authority. This is in South Australia, which is where the Fleurieu Peninsula is, a lovely place. Closes on the 25th of September. Now, they're into waste management and collection services, not surprisingly, but they're looking to improve environmental outcomes and promote a circular economy. So that's really the path for the future for waste management. They're looking for business acumen, understanding facilities management, transport and logistics, marketing, and an understanding of local government. I suspect that could be a really interesting role if you have an interest in that neck of the woods. So closes on the 25th of September, so be a bit quick. And finally, in this section for today, 31054, the National Rural Women's Coalition, closes on the 13th of October, and it's paid like all the others. This organisation looks after issues relating to women, girls and their communities in rural, regional and remote Australia. Interesting if you're in that network. They're looking for communications skills, lobbying and advocacy, governance, diversity and inclusion, and law. I suspect they're a fairly advocacy-focused organisation and who will do good work for women in far-off places. And coincidentally, WOB had a table at the recent AgriFutures annual rewards or annual leadership announcement dinner in Canberra last week, which was a great affair. And a woman won from New South Wales who's developed a method of sourcing flowers on a basic sort of origin type basis. So you can buy Australian flowers, you work out where they're available, and they come to your doorstep, rather than the usual way that flowers are grown, and a lot of them, of course, are imported. So interesting business. It's all on the AgriFutures website if you fancy a look. Okay, now my other section for today is housing bodies. I've got two here. I've got 31078, HOEPA Homes Trust Board in New Zealand. We do get a number of New Zealand vacancies, and this is one of them. It's paid, closes on the 29th of September. It's a community with individualised support for people with disabilities in this case, a version of housing bodies. And they're looking for accounting, business acumen, stakeholder engagement, social care services, and strategy. So if you happen to be New Zealand based, or if you visit regularly, that may be of some interest. Then 31090 is the Housing Trust of New South Wales. This is a paid vacancy. It's got two vacancies, closes on the 13th of October. This is a Tier 1 community housing provider, and it was established in Wollongong in 1983, and it looks after some 1,300 homes. So it's quite a large enterprise. And this is the sort of embodiment of the evolution of housing bodies over time, particularly in New South Wales, that have gone from small numbers of properties up to quite large organisations. And there's quite a number of Tier 1 housing bodies in New South Wales. And if you're interested in getting onto a housing board, have a look at them on Mr. Google and find some of the others. They all regularly advertise with us. So keep a lookout, but you could be proactive and go and hunt for them and offer your services if you're interested. On this occasion, that there are two vacancies. They're looking for IT type things, cybersecurity, digital transformation, and then property development, urban planning, and sustainability and ESG. I think that probably defines the two sort of types of people they're looking for. So that's our vacancies for this week. Basically circular economy type things in all its shapes and forms, and housing bodies. And my tip for this session, which is not unusual, I say this regularly, but please get your collateral in order. This is your CV. This is a understanding of what goes into a cover letter, and it's a decent LinkedIn profile. No use deciding you need one of these when you've seen a juicy vacancy. You need to be focusing on the vacancy, not worrying about, oh, I haven't got my CV in order. So I hope you enjoy that collection of items. There's lots more things on the WOB Jobs Board, lots of health boards, lots of disability service providers, a number of private companies. So have a close look and see what you're interested in. And if you need any help, of course, contact the WOB office and we'll see what we can do for you. So thank you very much. Enjoy all of that and see you next time.